Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let's take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? 'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome to Wisconsin Family. I'm Janet Cresson.
And I'm Nick Kokalis, and today we are at the wonderful Bachman's Pool and Spa on Stoughton Road once again. And I have to say, Janet, the weather this week has officially transitioned us. It feels like from pool season to spa season. Is that too tough to say?
Well, I'm hoping it's just for today.
That's true, but we'll take it for today. We're in with the hot tub. There's no pool behind us. We're in hot tub mode all day long today. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, Fred and Kaya, the owners here at Bachman's Pools and Spas, are going to talk to us about this particular kind of hot tub right here. It's the Hot Springs Spas. I've never had one of those, have you?
I have not, but I do go in a hot tub every morning at the gym. Fun fact for everyone today.
Oh, maybe a little more than you wanted to know. I don't know.
That's true.
What else do we have today?
Well, we have Copperhead Contracting joining us, Ryan and Alicia from Copperhead. Excited to talk about the home builds and also home repairs this time of year here in Wisconsin.
Definitely a time of need with the weather we've been having. And we're going to talk about a topic I think is close to your heart.
Very close to my heart. I love to golf, and so we have Corey from Dodge Point Golf Club. There is so much exciting stuff going on in the state of Wisconsin for golf. We had the U.S. Open a few weeks ago, 3 PGA sanctioned events. It's just an exciting time for golf, so we're going to dive into that a little bit more today.
I may just step aside and let you two have your
I
golf
think you
talk.
got it in you. No, this is we're actually going to talk about it. It's a family event. Everyone, kind of fun for everyone. So Corey is coming up next here on Wisconsin Family, and we have a great show for you. Stay tuned.
Good job.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. Jen and I are hanging out at Bachman's Pools and Spas as always. We haven't hopped in yet.
Not yet.
But thinking about it still. It's beautiful inside here today, and we are really excited about talking about the golf atmosphere here in Wisconsin. There has been a lot of hype over the last couple of weeks. Of course, we had the U.S. Open PGA event at Erin Hills. Just down the road, Sand Valley opening up, and just down the road, many golf courses in central Wisconsin that are getting more and more attention, and one of those is Dodge Point Golf Course, and we have the owner, Corey Sokol, here with us today. Tell us a little bit just about your location and kind of the hype and buzz around golf in Wisconsin.
Well, first off, thanks for having me here. You know, you guys know I love doing this show and stuff like that. But yeah, we're only about 45 minutes away from Madison, and we did see a pretty good amount of traffic during the Champions Tour event too. So I thought it was pretty good that Wisconsin got to host, 3 tours in a 4-week span. I don't think there's a lot of states that can say that. And actually, with you saying Sand Valley, once that opens, Wisconsin will actually take over California for the most courses in the top 100 in the country. So, there is a lot of good things going on in the state of Wisconsin for golf. In the location that we have, there's a lot of other things going on down there with House on the Rock, the historic town of Mineral Point with all the artistry and stuff that goes on there. So, you can make a whole day out of coming down and playing Dodge Point. So
yeah, if you're kind of building your golf trip, there aren't many destinations better than Wisconsin right now. Tell us how you guys fit into that. Tell us a little bit about your course and what the vibe and the feel is there for golfers coming to Wisconsin.
Well, yeah, we're an 18-hole facility, 6,000 yards, and it goes down to about 4,700 yards for the women. So there's a pretty good variety. We have 3 sets of tees. We're just trying to, attract all sorts of golfers. From the high level competition down to people that just want to have fun. And I think that, once you leave our place, I think a lot of people understand that there's a lot of fun out there. We're not too serious. A lot of people, do I have to show this to a starter? We're not in that realm, which is kind of the way we like to do things down there. So, but yeah, we got a driving range, 2 putting greens, so a lot of good practice areas as well. So if you're a beginner, definitely a lot of good places to start grooming your game. So.
And you folks aren't the new kids on the block either. You just celebrated 70 years. Let's see, when was it? 1947 that you actually opened.
Yep.
And you had a big celebration. How did it go?
It went long. It was a very long week. I can't say enough thanks to my mother. She put a lot of work into it.
Shout out to Mom.
Yep.
Never changes.
Yeah, she's my co-owner, but she did put a lot of work into it, and I have had so many good reviews from the members. I think the best thing that's been said to us from at least a dozen people is, you make our membership feel like we're a part of something, and I think that that's something that we pride ourselves on. because I know a lot of people, you know, if they're members at places, they're just kind of like, you know, we're just here, it's a number, but we don't like to look at it that way, and you know, we definitely value their membership. So.
You mentioned your mom, you know, helping out, co-owner, and golf is such and can be such a family sport. Tell us what else you have out there at the course as far as food service and other things going on for kind of a family event.
Yeah, we actually are open on Friday nights for fish fry from 5 to 9. We actually do a lot of family reunions, class reunions on the weekends. So we kind of gear towards our Saturdays as like for private parties and stuff like that. You know, it's definitely a smaller community, so being open all week is pretty tough for us. The food industry is very, you know, touchy-feely, and but I think we've done a really good job in bringing it back. We got a new cook that came in about 8 months ago, and she's done a tremendous job. We're getting a really good approval rating from that as well, so you know, things are going well on the food side.
I've actually read some good reviews on your Friday night
Thank
fish
you.
fry.
Thank you.
That's good. Well, for Janet and I who need help with our golf games, obviously I won't speak for Janet, but I do. What do you have
can.
as far as instruction, or you know, if a couple of us come out and say, hey, we're new to golf, we want to get into it, it seems like maybe fun, but a little bit of a daunting task.
Yeah.
What do you guys offer?
Well, I used to do a lot of the lessons. I've been kind of dialing back a little bit. You know, the business definitely takes over a lot of my time. And if I want to have a personal life, I kind of need to get away. But I still will do a little bit of lessons and stuff like that. But I also have another guy from Dodgeville, Greg Geblinger, who's been taking over. He's been doing lessons for a lot of the younger kids and stuff, and the parents just absolutely love him. I mean, the guy is so good with kids. He makes it fun. You know, and I think that, like I stated earlier, fun is definitely something that needs to be put into the golfing world, because I think that it's gotten a little to the point where it's too serious and kind of turns people away from the game. So, you know, just when it comes down to lessons and making stuff fun and, you know, still getting the teaching across, I think is the main point that we need to do. So, yeah, I definitely am available for lessons as well. But
Corey, you've taught kids in high school. Are you still doing that?
yes,
Okay.
yep. We're going to be going into our 9th season. The great thing is we have a girl that plays on the boys team, Madison Bowers, and she is just phenomenal. I mean, she's getting looks from a lot of colleges and stuff, so things are really going well in that area. We got a new kid that just moved in from Idaho that's going to be really good. So yeah, we're doing things right, hopefully.
And it'll be Coach Sokol.
Coach Sokol, yeah. They can call me whatever they want.
I love it. Well, Corey, thank you so much for joining us here on the show today. And for all of you watching, golf in Central Wisconsin is the thing right now. So get up, see Corey at Dodge Point, some of the other great courses in Central Wisconsin, and we will be right back here on Wisconsin Family.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We've been at Bachman's Pools and Spas today on Stoughton Road. We're going to learn a little bit more about their hot tubs. Sounds good to me.
Sounds very good.
Right now, though, Wisconsin has seen a lot of wicked weather this time of year. That's pretty traditional, I think. And if you've had some roofing or some siding issues, especially with hail or any kind of damage, we got some folks here that might be able to help you out. Joining us is Ryan and Alicia from Copperhead Contracting. Ryan is the owner and Alicia's a project assistant. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, not a problem.
Thank you.
Good being here.
So you might be new for some of our viewers, your business. Give us a quick little rundown of the kind of work that you do and then maybe some of your current projects.
Anything handled from insurance restoration, like you mentioned, the hail and bad weather we have a whole bunch of people that have blown off shingles. We're taking care of it, walking them through the entire process, all the way down to new construction builds, foundations, custom framing, custom remodeling, kitchens, bathrooms, anything that you might want.
Wow, that is a big spectrum. And you handle the insurance part too with the
Absolutely.
damage. Yeah.
Yep, we'll help you walk through the entire process from start to finish. That way you're comfortable with it. You know nothing's going awry. The insurance companies, we meet them out there to make sure everybody's on the same page, and we move forward step by step with you so you're educated through the whole process.
Alicia, my knowledge kind of starts and ends really with HGTV, but we see all of kind of the fad of flipping homes, but I know that's actually a really beneficial and serious thing going on in a lot of people's homes. Are you guys involved in that? What does that look like for you guys?
For flipping homes?
We are. I'm purchasing homes, and then I also work with private individuals that are flipping homes. They contract me to take care of the work. So we help them through the design process and to make sure they can maximize selling that house. So they're making their profit margins as well. We can do about one a month.
Wow. And what do you focus on? Is there a particular focus when you're looking to flip?
When you're looking at everything, you got to make sure aesthetics from the outside in. So when I do a custom flip for myself, a house that we would do from start to finish, we take it all the way down to studs. New insulation, new wiring, new plumbing, new paint, new drywall, flooring, and we make sure we specialize in the bathrooms and the kitchens to make sure you have that wow factor when you walk in the house.
Every time? You go down to the studs every time?
Almost every time. There's a couple of them
Wow.
we don't have to that, they're already done right. But most of the ones we walk into, you walk in and you're just like, I don't really want to be here. And when we start and afterwards, you're like, wow, this looks amazing.
Well, who doesn't love a good before and after?
Exactly.
And I think that's really good advice for those viewing at home as well. Sometimes we see this and say, this is a simple process. We're going to go in, throw in a few bucks. But talk about just kind of the professionalism and kind of the expertise needed in a process like that.
When you start to finish on a project like that, if you're going to walk into it, you need to know what problems are going to arise from what's pre-existing there. You're not going to know everything until you open up the walls, but it's always more entailed than you think it is. And having somebody that has the knowledge to say, hey, it's not just going to be this and we can get it done. It's going to be this, but because of this, for an extra few dollars, you can take care of this and this, and you can have a complete project that you're like, okay, now it feels finished. That way, you don't have something that's half done when you're finished with your contractor.
Stepping back in the conversation to the repairs like the shingles and hail damage and that kind of thing, is that what you're seeing right now? What are maybe the top 5 things you're getting inquiries on from customers or potential customers?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of like windows. We've got a lot of deals going on for the windows.
New windows.
Yes.
The suppliers right now have a sale on some of their windows, so we're able to pass those savings on to homeowners as well.
Right.
I'm a fan, actually. I had new windows put in, and the new windows these days are so much easier to care for, to open, to clean, and everything. And I don't
Changes
know.
a lot.
It really does, yeah.
That breeze that you normally feel on the outside, you don't have afterwards. That's always nice too.
What else for the maybe top 5?
Roofing's a big one right now. We're really busy. We had a lot of rain in the beginning of spring, so I mean we have a lot of roofs that are going on to get done before winter time. A lot of bathrooms. A lot of bathrooms and a lot of kitchens. Everybody wants a new kitchen and a new bathroom right now.
And these are dream bathrooms?
Yes.
Dream kitchens?
Everything from, if you just want to renovate your bathroom and have some tile backsplash and a new tub because it just needs it, to glass doors, steam showers. I mean, it depends on the style you want to go with.
The Woiks, baby.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's right.
I think when people hear the name contractor or a contracting company, they think of that big home build, but continue down that list. What are some of the other smaller tasks that you guys can be on call for and that you provide services for?
We also do project management, and then we do management for properties, so like apartment complexes and everything else. So if you have something or you have multiple rental units, we're more than happy to step in and take care of all of your needs that you need, from changing a light bulb on.
Wow. Let's talk about the customer and how you take those steps to give them peace of mind, maybe before, during, and after a project?
Before the project, you're going to basically need the experience of the fact that we're going to walk you through the entire thing and what's going to happen. Let's sit down and let's talk about what you want to have after your completed project, and then we'll help build a plan for you for what you can and what you can afford as well. That way it fits in your budget. If you want to go all out and spend $100,000 in your kitchen, I'm more than happy to help you. But if you want to keep it around $7,000 to $10,000, we can make sure that that works for you as well and tell you what materials you can and can't use. Throughout the project, you're going to have constant communication and making sure that you guys are comfortable with it, because it does take a couple weeks to get cabinets in, what you guys want. And then we coordinate everything so it's all there and it's done quickly, efficiently, and we're in and out of your home.
Were you going to add something, Alicia?
Well, a lot of it with the communication. So we work side by side with them to get them what they need, what they want, and making everything just come together. So even during the whole process, we're with them. Even afterwards, we check up on them to see if this is what they've wanted. And half the time, most of the time, it's way more than what they wanted, and they loved it.
Very good.
Yeah, if there's something you can add that's, like, hey, I understand this is your budget, you only wanted to go to this far, but for, just a little bit more, we can finish the rest of this whole room because everything's already in place for you. Making sure we present that to you ahead of time so hey, do you want the light switch on the left or do you want the light switch on the right of the hallway?
All down to the devil's in the details, and it's all about communication, it
Yes.
sounds like. Alrighty, well, we're out of time. Thanks for joining us today. Ryan and
Thank
Alicia
you.
are from Copperhead Contracting, and we're Wisconsin family. We'll be right back.
'Cause every day is a new day.
And welcome back to Wisconsin Family. Well, here we are at Bachman's Pools and Spas, and better than that, we have the owners with us as well, Fred and Kaya Bachman. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
And I'm excited. We've been standing next to this beautiful, beautiful spa all day long. It's making me want to get in it, but we're not going to get in it, but we're going to learn a little bit more about it during this segment, and I'm really excited to kind of dive right in. So tell us what we have here. This is the Hot Spring Spa, and you guys as a hot spring dealer, share us what we're standing in front of.
Well, the hot tubs have come a long way over the years. We've been a hot spring spa dealer since our beginning in 1985, so 32 years now.
Wait, who's doing the math?
Yeah, I was really young when I started.
You're taking a moment to like reflect there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun. It's been a good ride. Hot Springs has had a lot of different slogans over the years. The newest one is the one I like the best, every day made better. And there's just so many reasons why, they're the #1 hot tub manufacturer in the world. And they put a lot of emphasis on, designing, a hot tub that is better in every way, better efficiency, better energy, just the overall experience of hot tub ownership. It just doesn't get any better than the Hot Spring brand.
Let's run with that, with the ownership. I think some people love the idea of having one, but fear the maintenance and what ownership really entails. What's changed that's made it easier to own and maintain one?
Well, Kaya,
A lot of things have changed. There's a lot more ease of maintenance. With the hot spring spas, there's 100% no bypass filtration. Every ounce of water is filtered. If you look in other hot tubs, you'll see, intakes here, intakes there. That's where water's coming through. In a hot spring spa, there's only one. So every ounce of water is filtered. It's easy. There's salt systems that you can put on now. And when you're in your hot tub, we look at it as a pillow to pillow. When you're done with your hot tub, you can go right to bed, and you're going to sleep better, and you're going to feel better.
And how is that different? Because years ago,
Right. Years ago, and even in some other systems, you have to get out of the tub, go take a shower, rinse off, and then you can go to bed. This is very easy. You don't have that chlorine smell.
it's the salt that makes the difference?
Yes, much sure.
Aha, okay.
Well, and beyond that pillow to pillow too, I think that you're talking about an idea that is, for us that aren't in the business, that is kind of the concept that, hey, okay, yeah, you can buy the hot tub, but what about the work and the chores that are going to come with it? So continue to talk about, how they have evolved and why that maybe is a little bit of a dated misconception in owning a hot tub.
well, the water we put in them now is softened water. Didn't used to be that you could put softened water in a hot tub. Be kind of a technical thing, but water likes to have mineral in it, so it would seek out and pull mineral out of the metallic components of your hot tub, and it would decrease its longevity. I don't want to get too technical, but they're now designed so you can put soft water, so it feels a lot better on the skin, and it's just an overall better experience.
Going kind of to the pillow idea, Fred, you've brought up a point in the past that was new thought for me, and that's regarding family and family time in the hot tub. Tell Nick about it. He hasn't heard.
Well, we like to say it's better than dinner table conversation. And families these days, us included, really don't sit down to dinner much anymore around the table and have family conversation. Everybody's busy, or you sit in front of the television, right? Or on sports.
Work.
But when you sit in the hot tub, there's no distractions, not even eating. And you have the ability to have really deep conversations, talk about things with your kids, talk about things with your wives, husbands, that you normally wouldn't do.
And maybe a little harder to hold a phone while you're in the hot tub, too.
Right, exactly. It's just a much more relaxed atmosphere.
Sure, and fewer calories than eating mindlessly.
Well, you still have to eat.
Now, we joke about not holding the phone in the hot tub, but unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, with the progression of technology, we were just pointing out some of the features. You actually can have a phone pretty close there. Bluetooth technology. Talk about some of the advances here.
There's a couple different things. Hot Springs is definitely the leader in the industry. There's a connection system which basically monitors your hot tub for you. You can check right on your phone. There's Bluetooth, so you can have your phone there. Just make sure you get the water resistant one.
Sure.
But it's definitely technology.
So is that similar to having it, like you can unlock your doors or check if you left a light on your phone?
So much more than that.
Oh.
It doesn't just tell you to turn your temperature up. It actually sends us a message that something's going on with their hot tub.
And actually, that brings me to a point where since Fred, you've been doing this for so long, you have such great product knowledge, and I feel like we can ask you as many questions as we like, and you're always there for us. And that's got to be some peace of mind for your customers before, during, and after their purchase.
Hot Spring Spas has over 700 dealers worldwide in 48 different countries. every year, since we've been involved, they've been giving out a service award contract to one of those 700 dealers. We're the only company to receive that award twice for outstanding service.
Wow. It really says something that Hot Springs has endured that long, and it really says something that you've gotten that award twice. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. It's a big deal. It really is.
Well, tell us some more about your heart on that. I mean, it's one thing to get an award, and that's absolutely to be congratulated, but you guys are from here. You're in Madison, and for those of us watching in Wisconsin, this is kind of a hometown company. Work us backwards from the award. Where is that heart for customer service and what you do and why you love it?
Well, we like to say we relax. We're relaxing Wisconsin one backyard at a time, and we look at each customer as important as the next. And I think that's probably part of the reason we get the awards. And great people. We got really good people here that are working for us. We train them well. We expect a lot from them on customer service, but yeah.
And as for Hot Springs, that's why they've done so well. I think you mentioned that BMW plays a part in how they're designed.
There is beauty in design in hot tubs. It's not just a box of water or a big barrel anymore. And yeah, BMW was instrumental in helping them with the design starting about 2 years ago, and you can really see the improvement in the cabinet, the exterior appearance, the interior lighting, the waterfalls. Just yeah, it's
So the aesthetics mostly?
The aesthetics has really stepped up in just the last couple of years.
And their quality. You know, there's a lot of manufacturers out there that cut corners. Hot Springs really is about quality and lasting and having the absolute best hot tub ownership experience.
Well, as we kind of wrap up our time here, we've certainly loved being here at Bachman's, and we see everything. Share with our viewers kind of what's going on, like what are some upcoming sales and things, and what can viewers kind of get excited about here at Bachman's?
Well, there's always a sale. I mean, sometimes more than others, but we're one of the most competitive dealers in the Midwest. If you check our pricing with any other dealer, part of the reason we're a high volume dealer and do get a lot of awards from Hot Springs is they like us. We sell a lot of their product.
All righty. Well, Fred and Kaya, it's always a joy to come here. I always learn so much, too. I've never grown up with a hot tub or a pool, but I feel like I'm starting to learn more and more.
You'll have to smell
Well, we
today.
could change that, you know.
That's true. That's what we're here for.
I hear you use a hot tub regularly.
I do. I'm the gym guy every morning in
Yeah.
the gym, but I will say it's nothing like these, and I think that is, something that I've realized today is saying, oh wow, look at all the features, look at all the things that I offer here. It's
A lot more
definitely
gym
a lot
features.
more here.
And now you've been spoiled.
I know.
All righty. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks so much to you. Thanks to all of our guests. And thank you for watching, Wisconsin family. We'll see you next time.